What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. And today, I'm out here with the dog. You know what I'm saying? Lyric, lyric. Just sniffing around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways, who knows? I'm doing a vlog out here. Y'all know I love the sunshine. Summer and everything, or spring. Coming on summer. So y'all know it's an amazing season for me. But yeah, it's a testimony, a vlog, I guess. I mean, that's how all of them are. Y'all already know the drill. Y'all know it's a journal, diary, vlog, whatever you want to call it at this present moment. Hopefully, it can serve an even greater purpose one day. But yeah, what I have to say is, just surrendering to ourselves, surrendering to our life. That's the biggest words I can say is to surrender. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like a phrase where it's like it's like where it says the teacher, the master has failed more than the student has even tried. So that's deep, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, that's on so many different levels. I can be a master, you know, and then there's a student who may be younger or less experienced in a certain area, and vice versa. So I can be a student to certain things, and there can be a master who, with, whatever you want to call it, a mentor, a guide, a coach, whatever you want to say, you know. So that's deep. We all have that capability for both sides. That's how dynamic life is and expansive life is. But anyways, what I have to say is surrendering. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess the biggest part is just, you know, noticing your health. And I'm not, I am also talking about, just common sense things like drinking water, you know, having a healthy nutritional flow, getting outside the sun, doing some walking, some exercise, some type of stuff to get your body moving, you know, meditation, all that stuff. But also, you can also check how your spirit, your voice is, you know what I'm saying, with your interactions. And I know that's common sense, but sometimes, like my dad always says, common sense ain't so common. So what I'm saying is like surrendering, like sometimes in certain situations we want to try to win something. We have that type of mindset. We want to win an argument, win a situation. We come out like swinging, thinking it's a war or whatever, but that's not the case. It's just to reach a level of understanding, and that's the biggest thing I can say. For anybody who's in a relationship, this and that, whatever, I'm just giving my wisdom for the short period of time that I've been in this developing new state of mind of life. And, it goes for a lot of things, but the main thing is surrendering, you know what I'm saying? Surrendering, for simple things like a decision, like, oh, should I get this water or that water? You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, there's choice. Of course, there are different purposes, but you already know. Maybe this water is $3 and that water is $1. And guess what? Maybe you have $1 and you don't feel like asking for $2 extra from a random person. Whatever. There's a lot of scenarios out there, but you know what I mean. Okay? It's just surrendering, just keeping it simple. And a lot of that also is just with our interactions. I've noticed that within myself, of reaching understanding where, God knows I can go on all types of levels. But just check your heart and check how you feel with that. If you are getting to that point of trying to reach an understanding or whatever, check your heart, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Check my heart, my spirit. It's supposed to be fluid. It's supposed to be, simple. It's supposed to be harmonious, you know what I'm saying? So pay attention to that. That's what I've been learning along my experience. But yeah, you know, that, and even, let's say you're going to work or whatever, and there ain't that much to talk about. Why? Because you're at work, right? You're there to serve and receive compensation for your service. And sometimes you may be like, dang, there ain't nothing to talk about. But then again, sometimes there are things to talk about, but these people aren't like maybe your best friends, obviously, you know, whatever the situation is. I'm just sharing a lot of my experience along all the places I've ever been employed at, you know. There's been some similarities, there's been some good things to talk about, some good camaraderie, brotherhood, sisterhood, whatever you want to call it, teamwork. But a lot of times, it's just work, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's different personalities out there, and some of it can really get you really raising some questions, or doubts or whatever. But all I have to say is the best thing you can do is surrender to it, you know what I mean? Do your best to still keep the peace within everybody, and if y'all vibrate, if y'all resonate together as a team, then that's cool, just let it flow. And I guess that's the great thing about life, is that nobody literally has the exact same brain and same experiences, same thoughts, same everything. Yeah, there are similarities. Yeah, we are all connected, but at the same time, we all have to showcase our authenticity. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the real magic comes at, when you can show what makes you different, And I guess I'm big on that. And I'm not ashamed on that too, because that's my power. You know what I mean? That's our power. There's no reason to want to be like somebody else. Of course, there's people out there who are like, wow, I want to be like them one day, or you're inspired by it, or you hear information and it gets help from. That's cool. But sooner or later, you're going to build yourself up so much that you start to realize, hey, I learned a lot from them. And, now it's my turn to be that person in my own way, to deliver that message for someone else who's like earlier in their journey, and I can provide a message. You know what I mean? I can provide an inspirational message like this person provided for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been able to learn. Just in life, because it's like a process. At least with me, it's kind of like, part of it's like you do your stuff on your own, and then the other part was like, oh, okay, I'm inspired by this person, this entrepreneur, this celebrity, this athlete, this coach, this mentor, this person, and then you're just plugging away, obsessed, staying plugged in to that small little clique, that small focus group, if that makes any sense. And you're staying true with it, discipline, and then to the point where you've already watched all this stuff, you've already, viewed it all, and now it's your time to fly. You know what I'm saying? Now it's your time to really produce, and that's what I've really been doing, and that's what I've been experiencing. You can still always resort to them for help and further inspiration. This dog's silly, trying to chase a squirrel. But then again, there's gonna come a time where they're not inside your brain. You know what I'm saying? The only person that should be inside your brain, inside your spirit, is your significant other. You know what I'm saying? That's true, real love. And occasionally, I guess, your family. But number one is supposed to be your significant other, your reflection, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm just loving the sunshine, like for real. They say find something that no one has to pay you to do. One of them for me is sunshine, like just literally doing nothing and sitting out in the sun. It feels so amazing because now it's my turn to speak. And this is why I like YouTube too, because, you know, the air we breathe is borrowed. Everything is borrowed. It's an investment, you know, and like, okay, we're going to work, right? More than likely, you're not talking 24/7 at work. You know what I mean? More than likely, you're having a few conversations, this and that, but your main priority is serving there, you know, and getting the mission completed. So